One of President Donald Trump's biggest campaign promises that has yet to come to fruition is the much-anticipated border wall that's been met with a lot of leftist opposition for it and delayed due to endless hurdles to have to cross. The question of if construction will happen or when it will within his first term has recently come up after funding arguments between the U.S. and Mexico have persisted, with neither side backing down. Now, Vice President Mike Pence had just come forward with a shocking announcement that has taken the entire country by complete surprise. After news first broke last week about possible funding for the wall coming from a single ironic source, the reality of a tightly secured border with the barrier going up between the U.S. and Mexico became a sudden reality. Senator Ted Cruz proposed a bill calling for all $14 billion seized from cartel drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman to be used to pay for the president's border wall between the U.S. and Mexico, according to Breitbart, as we previously reported. Although the bill is absolutely genius and solves the biggest issue in building the wall, it has yet to pass and chances are unlikely it will since defiant liberals have a say in it. However, where there is a will, there is a way. And Americans know they can count on Trump to find it, which leads us to today's unexpected announcement. Perhaps proposing this funding idea inspired others to generously pitch in. Should it not go through? Leave it to our current administration to make this happen and not disappoint on this anticipated promise, or wait for liberals to deny the opportunity to fund it with El Chapo's seized drug money. Mike Pence announced today on Twitter, "We achieved the largest increase in border security funding in 10 octoseconds, enough money to make a down payment on the border wall." The good news didn't end there. He had more a few minutes later on Twitter that was sure to brighten Americans' day. This budget bill, under Ed POTUS's leadership, also includes important healthcare resources for our great coal miners, he tweeted. A few minutes later, he announced that there is no long-term bailout for the insurance companies that the Democrats wanted to subsidize the badly failing Obamacare. He made one final statement, ending on a solid note, before closing his flurry of financial statements. After years of partisan bickering and gridlock, this budget bill is a clear win for the American people. In just over his first 100 days in office, Trump managed to get the biggest increase in border security funding than we saw within the last decade, which was mostly due to the gridlock the country was in because of the Barack Obama era. He received $1.51 billion to secure our border and finally get a solid start on it, which we can now see could happen in his first term after even conservatives were rightfully concerned that it wouldn't. This doesn't solve all of the financial issues in building the wall, but it's far better than anything Obama ever did. Now, if Senator Cruz's bill would pass to free up El Chapo's billions for this wall, the country would be much safer sooner.